There's a country at this World Cup with fewer people than a mid-size American suburb. They just went toe-to-toe with a team 20 times their size and walked away with a result nobody saw coming. Here's how, in 3 minutes. Curaçao has a population of about 150,000 people. That's not a typo. That's smaller than most college towns. This is their first World Cup appearance in history, and it makes them the smallest nation, by population, to ever play at a World Cup. For context, the last smallest nation headline belonged to Iceland in 2018, and Iceland has double the people. Small island, big stage, no pressure. Curaçao drew 0-0 with Ecuador. On paper, a draw sounds boring. In this group, it might be the difference between going home and making history. A point against a stronger side is exactly the kind of result small nations dream about and almost never get. This draw happened because of one man, goalkeeper Eloy Room. He made save after save, and by the final whistle, he had matched the most saves recorded in a single World Cup match since 1966. The only other player to do that this century was Tim Howard, back in 2014, in a match people still talk about. One goalkeeper, one small island. One night, nobody in that net expected to survive. A draw doesn't sound like progress, but in a tight group, it keeps the door open. Curaçao and Ecuador both head into their final group match still alive, both still needing a win to have a real shot at the knockout stage. One more result like this, and the smallest team in the room is still standing when the bigger names go home. This isn't just a good night for a goalkeeper. It's a 150,000-person island, proving the World Cup still has room for stories nobody scripted. Bigger nations have better funding, deeper player pools, more pressure. Curaçao has none of that. What they have is one goalkeeper having the night of his life and a country watching every save like it's the World Cup final. A nation smaller than most cities. A first World Cup appearance. A goalkeeper matching a record that stood since 1966. The bracket doesn't care about population. It only cares who's still on the pitch. Subscribe if you're rooting for the small islands now too. It means a lot. You're welcome.